No homo, bro.
All right, guys. Welcome to the freaking call. The Nigerian prince himself is on the call. Guys, if you've ever gotten a call that's from somebody that sounds like they're Nigerian, they're trying to give you some inheritance money, this is your guy. This is the guy that's probably scamming you. Welcome to the call, Mr. Joseph. Bro, how the hell?
Bro.
Tell everyone how to say your last name, dude.
Agunsoye, bro. Very easy, man. not like a caveman, bro. Agunsoye.
Agunsoye. Say it again.
Oh Lord. Agunsoye.
Agunsoye.
Yes.
Bro,
Good.
you know what, dude? Ironically, I lived not only in Africa, I lived in West Africa. I know, like, I have friends with the last name, like Ghanaian last names of like Insifu, Nyako, Ayinda. Like, you would think I would get good at this, dude. I have a hard time. I'll get it now. But anyway, guys, I got Joseph on the call here. Joseph and I, like, dude, when did we start working together? Like 3 months? 3 months ago?
3 months ago. Yeah.
So Joseph and I met, and by the way, just so everybody knows, I text Joseph about an hour ago and I was like, bro, you want to jump on the call with me and let's chat? He has no idea what we're talking about other than like he read the teaser. So anyway, thanks for being on, dude. I'll make sure this is really uncomfortable for you. Don't worry.
No problem. Look at this, man. Look at that.
Oh, dude, he's got the ginger beer, baby. If you guys can't see that, oh, it's Vitamalt.
Yeah, Vitamalt, bro.
Dude, guys, if you guys are into like the barley malt drinks, like that thing hits, dude. If you guys don't drink Vitamalt, you guys need to check it out. Amazing drink. So anyway, dude, the reason I wanted to bring you on, if anyone hasn't seen Joseph's interview, you need to go check it out. Sean interviewed Joseph a couple months ago, and this is after he got his first couple deals. And I didn't get to interview him, and I wanted to bring him on to personally like have him share a couple things. And so first of all, what I want to I'm going to just like catch everybody up. And the format of this is like, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, but we're kind of just going to go back and forth. Like, we've already done your interview, so it's not going to be like, I'm not going to ask you like, you know, like all the stuff that we already asked you, but tell everyone, like, how long have you been in lead generation? Like, when did you discover, hey, this is rank and rent?
So yeah, I discovered when just like December, end of December, like during Christmas last year, December 26th, 2021. Okay. So like 8 months ago. Okay.
So 7-8 months ago. And dude, tell these guys, so when did you get your first deal? Because was it not in was it in like April? When did you get your first deal?
Yeah, the first deal was it was in April. I remember the date, April 22nd. That was my first deal, April 22nd. Yeah.
Okay. So April 22nd, Joseph gets his first deal. Joseph, how much money are you making right now from lead gen? Now it's April, May, June. So it's been a couple months, 4 months. How much are you making now?
So right now I'm making like around 5,000, around 5,000 recurring a month. So yeah, I was actually at 7,000 before, but you know how this business goes. I'm learning as I go on. But yeah, the highest I've hit was around 7,000 a month. But then now currently $5,000 a month.
And I appreciate you being honest, because I think a lot of times people get on and they're like, oh, everyone's like just giving me this big number. So dude, I respect the fact that you're like, yo, it's actually 5K. It was 7. And that's how it goes. And we talked about this yesterday on the call.
Yep.
Like, if your business owners, and this is something you guys need to hear that are on this call, if your business owners do not make money, they will cancel. It doesn't matter if you get them 100 leads a month. If they do not make money, and that means if they suck at sales, they're going to cancel. And guess what? That's your problem too, because that's your partner. But anyway, we're not here to talk about, so you're at 5K a month, whatever. You've been up to 7. Dude, I just want to so tell everyone what you were doing before. Like, what was your job before?
So I'm fortunate enough, my job, I'm in the IT field, right? So I do, I'm a quality assurance analyst, just a fancy word for like a manual tester. So I test websites. I'm always on the computer testing different applications and all that. I've been doing that now for like the past, since 2015. So for the past 7 years, I've been working in the IT field and I work from home. So this goes very good for me because I'm always at home. So I can have like 20 of my computers. I'm doing lead gen. I'm working at the same time every day. So
if I understand this, you got your job here, you got lead gen here, and then you're scamming on the side, right? Like all three revenue streams. Right?
Bro.
Beautiful. Yep. You know what's funny? There's going to be some moron that's watching this, and they're going to go, "Oh my gosh, this is a scam," because the guys, we're kidding. Okay, I shouldn't even have to say that, but I'm going to say that we're joking. Okay, it's just Joseph's cool enough that he can joke about it, and he doesn't get offended that we're saying that he's Nigerian, so he's a scammer. So anyway, just like I can joke about the fact that I'm Mormon and I got 17 wives. Okay. Anyway, so dude, here's the thing. So first of all, you have a full-time gig and you're doing 5,000 plus per month. Well, it's fluctuating 5 to 7K. Yep. So does your wife work?
Right now, no, she doesn't work right now.
When
she used to work before? She stopped working when like in March. Yeah, March of this year.
Awesome, dude. So like here's what I want to ask you. Well, and by the way, for anyone that doesn't know, Joseph is from Nigeria. Remind me, are you Enugu, Lagos? What part?
Kaduna.
Is that close? What's that close to? What's the big city that's close to?
Abuja. You know Abuja, right?
Abuja, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where we live right now. My parents live in Abuja right now, but I'm originally from Kaduna.
Okay. So what was just real quick, when you joined and started doing lead gen, right? What was your but? What was the thing that you're like, yeah, the model's dope, but like it might not work for me because everyone has them, right? Everyone's like, well, I'm a single mom or I have a full-time job. Did you have any of those?
Bro, to be honest, I don't have anything. I'm just a crazy guy. If I want to do it, just like you, if I want to do something, I jump into it. So, but if I'm to put it in that perspective, I'm like, yeah, but it's another expense which I'm not prepared for, right? It's another big expense which I'm not prepared for to spend. So that is my but then in the back of my mind, I'm like, man, I've spent thousands of dollars on different businesses that did not work. So that is what kept me going. I'm like, okay, I've spent thousands of dollars. It doesn't hurt if I'm to spend the same amount on this, try this business, it can work. And this is the only business that I've ever made money in, like profit, literally. Actually, $1. Like all the business I've tried before, nothing came out of them. So I'm like, okay, why not put money into this and see how it goes? And I'm glad I did, man.
Yeah, dude, I would say, bro, I would say. So my question for you is like, what other businesses, real quick, what are the things have you tried?
I've tried like affiliate marketing, YouTube, try to create a YouTube channel, drop shipping, man. What else again?
There's OnlyFans.
eBay, try to sell, Amazon FBA, Facebook advertising, man, so many. Nothing worked, man. Spend all this money, nothing worked. So I'm like, why not try? I just stumbled upon this business model one day when I was browsing online. I don't know where I was, but I just stumbled upon it, and immediately I loved it. I'm like, it didn't take a while, right? I just paid you, man. Like on the
yeah,
like,
you were, dude,
I saw you, yeah,
bro. You were easy. You're like, all right, bro, what's the cost? Let's go, baby.
That's how I think, man. I'm like, I'll pay this guy, even though the guy is shady. I'll pay him.
he's like, bro, this guy's sketchy, dude. But you know what?
Even though it's sketchy, take my money.
He knows, dude. No, it's chop my money by P Square, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there we go. So, dude, what was the difference? Like, because you started doing lead gen like for a couple, like basically call it quarter one, right? Mm-hmm. And then you get your first deal. And that's why I always say this, like, guys, if you can just get that first deal, dude, everything changes. You went from like, I remember you were like, you lost a couple deals. You're like, I'm so close. dude, you got your first deal, and then it was like, bro, this guy is like on fire. He's all over the place.
Yep.
He's like, I'm literally seeing a post every other day. He's getting a deal, which I love, by the way. But like, what was it that clicked for you? Because I'm speaking to people that are in here that are like, I know the models works. It makes sense. I like everything makes sense. And I just can't figure out that first deal. What was the difference? Like, how come now you can get so many deals like so easily, and it took you so damn long to get the first one?
So yeah, it takes you so long to get the first one because number one, you're new at this, you're learning the process. I was learning the process, learning all the mistakes, learning all what to do, what not to do. And again, I was trying to learn your process, right? So I think it took me a while because I was trying to focus on, I was trying to do exactly everything you preach on your process. So it took me a while. But when I got that first deal, I figured out that, okay, for me personally, instead of following, again, I'm still following your process, by the way. Instead of doing exactly the same things, like word for word in your script, why not find a way to make that script good for me? Because what most people fail to know is the script is good, but I think people are trying to copy exactly literally everything in the script, rather than thinking, okay, this is the script, let me use it to fit my personality. Trust me, if you take the script and like, okay, here's the script, how can I fit this script into my personality? That's where it clicked for me, and that's how I got deals. Like, all the process is good, but again, you can use Nick's process as a backbone. Okay, that's what I did. I used your process as a backbone, and then I picked and choose from your process and made it fit my personality. Like, for example, I don't like talking on the phone. Cold calling works. Trust me, I know that's number one. Anybody that tell me, oh, how do you get clients? I'll tell them cold calling, but I don't like to talk on the phone. My accent, and I start on the phone. So what did I do? For example, I did Facebook groups, and I figured a way using your script on Facebook groups, and it worked for me.
Love it.
So that's what I did. So I'm following your process, but I made the process fit my personality, work for me. That's what people should try to do and see how that goes for them. Some people follow your process exactly, work for them, but if it's not working for other people, that's what I did. I followed it. I got the first deal, but I couldn't get more deals. So I was like, okay, what do I need to do now? And then I spent hours and hours trying to figure it out, and then finally it worked.
And I love that because, dude, it's true. It's like no matter what, dude, everyone's got a different sales like personality. Everyone's got like, some people are more aggressive, some are more passive. And so the point is this, guys, the reason that the scripts are there is so that you, especially when you start and you don't know what to say next, you can fall back on it. But like, make no mistake, the script I wrote is the one that works for me. So if you make a tweak here, a tweak there, that's awesome. The point is like, just don't skip the crucial steps that are necessary. It's like this, right? Like you're baking a cake. I talk about this in the program about baking a cake. You might decide like you're going to use a different brand of salt, or you're going to use a different brand of powdered sugar. It's still going to taste the same, but maybe you like to create your whatever from scratch, and I like to do mine store-bought. It's the same thing. It's like, it's going to get us there, but I love that. So, dude, here's my question for you is adding that extra $5,000 a month, which, by the way, shout out to you for getting the 5K and still keeping a job, because I had somebody message me a couple days ago. They're like, hey, I have a full-time job. How am I going to make this work? And I'm like, look, dude, and I know I overuse this example, but literally if you had to, you could. You say, I don't have time, but if your life was in danger, if you didn't make it happen, you would. So you can. So those of you that have a job and you're like, oh, no. Okay. If you had to, you'd wake up early. If you had to, you'd skip your schmut at night watching TV. If you had to, you'd quit watching OnlyFans, whatever the hell you're into. Right? And I think I just saw was it Andrew Nichols talking about his OnlyFans page. By the way, shout out to him. Give him a little bit of money. He said he did it for, no, I'm kidding. Guys, I'm kidding. Okay. Chill. Okay. If you guys go in there, everyone's on OnlyFans looking at Nigerian prince, right?
Good luck.
Anyway, so dude, how is adding $5,000 of extra revenue? How is that, like, what has that allowed you to do in your life?
Oh
like,
man, yeah,
that's a 50% increase, bro. That's
that's pretty much almost replacing my income, man. It gave me a lot of room, like paying down debts, paying down this. Like with this money, man, I've paid down a lot of stuff while still keeping my job. Because as you said, the reason why I'm still keeping my job is because for me personally, I'm not at that point yet with lead gen to be sustainable. You know, I'm still figuring everything out, so I'm still not at that point. I always tell people, if you have a job, keep that job for a while. Not imagine I quit when I made 7,000 on lead gen, and I'll probably be living under a bridge right now because I lost a couple of deals, and then I went down to as low as like what 2250, and then came back to 5,000. So see that? So I always tell people, keep your job until you feel comfortable, and then pick a number. Like my number is probably over 25K before I even think of quitting my job. And also I need health insurance, so I'm gonna keep my job. Yeah. My job is easy, and again, so
yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's, again, different personality types. I'm the type, if I don't jump, I don't figure it out, but that's not everybody. Everybody's different. And so I think the majority of people are more like you, which, like, keep your job, keep it until like you don't have any time to manage your clients, and then you hit this number and then it's fine. Like, I'm cool with that. But it's just dope because imagine, right, in your life, like, what would it have taken to increase $5,000 more? Like, how many years is it even possible? The position you're in, is there anyone that even makes $5,000 more than you were making before? Like, how many years would that have taken you to get that in a job?
Yeah, man, as I told you, I'm working. I've been working for like what now, 7 years, and I'm still like let's say for the past 5 years, I'm making around the same. You see that? Literally, I'm working for an Indian company, and you know these crazy Indians, man. They don't even increase your salary, man. I've been working 5 years. I know people that have worked 7 years, 10 years, and I'm still making more than them. So I'm like, it's probably if I don't do lead gen, I'll probably be at like, I make like around 6,500 before taxes with my job. So I'll probably be there for the next 5 years. Let's say I don't do lead gen, I'll still be at 6,500 because with the company I work for is like, they have their let me just say, they have their benefits and they have their downsides. So one of the downsides is they don't increase your income the way you like it. So I've been stuck at around 6,000 for what, 5 years, bro.
Yeah, dude.
And in 3 months, I'm at 5,000 religion. What the hell?
Yeah. So this is what I was, and this is kind of how I want to bring this together is, guys, no matter what you're looking to do, okay? If you're looking to get out, if you're looking to replace your income on your job, if you're looking to pay off debt, if you're looking to travel, if you're looking to buy stupid shit like boats and chains and watches and cars, or maybe you're smarter and you're like, I'm going to buy real estate, whatever it is you want to achieve that takes money, you can do through digital real estate, through lead gen. And that's what's crazy is, like, if you would have said, hey, I'm going to pay off this debt and just going to do my own job, like, what are you going to do? Like, live in a shitty apartment, cut $1,000 there, $500 there, stop drinking coffee, all these things. And 20 years later, you're dead. Like, dude, it's just not a fun way to do it. But it sounds like for you right now, your goals are paying off debt and replacing your income. And then is that the two things that you're like looking to do first?
Yeah. So yeah, obviously pay off debt. Once my debt is taken care of, then me and my wife wanted to travel. So we'll probably be traveling crazy. So yeah.
Well, dude, you got to check up on all of like your ports, like where you scam and drop the money and stuff.
Yep, I have to check up, man.
You have
You
to, dude. So,
so yeah.
And I want to say this, guys. So for those of you that are like living under a rock, if you haven't already, if you haven't been on YouTube in the last month, there's this guy going around named Andrew Tate, right? Crazy guy. Have you seen any of his stuff yet, bro?
Andrew Tate.
No, you haven't, dude. You need to go check it out. So
yeah, I've heard that name. I've heard that name though.
So, and I want to bring this up because everyone's going to come across this dude on some kind of a video, your favorite podcast, your whatever. If you go to YouTube, you will see a clip of this guy. Okay. And so I want to say this. Okay. Number one is like, I'm not saying I agree with even 50% of the shit that he says. Okay. That's not why I'm bringing this up, because he says some crazy stuff. You would like him because he says crazier stuff than you. However, guys, this dude knows how to get attention, and he knows how to turn the attention into money. But for those of you, especially some of you young guys that are watching this guy, and he's kind of like living the Dan Bilzerian life of like whatever the hell he wants to do, he does it. He's got whatever, right? The difference is like, and he even said this, he's like, Dan was like the consumer. He was always trying to hook up with the girls, and I'm like the pimp. I'm like orchestrating the thing. The reason I'm bringing him up is this guy is making millions and millions and millions, allegedly. Like, of course, he could be full of crap and have a fake Bugattis, whatever, right? However, he's making millions and millions and millions of dollars per month, okay? And the reason I'm bringing this up is I'm going to teach you guys this because it's crazy. He's doing the exact same thing as we're doing, in the sense that he is building digital assets and he is selling the digital assets. So what he has is this thing called Hustlers University. And basically you go in and it teaches you some different business models, whatever. It's how to make money, right? Guys, what do you think that platform is? I don't know if it's hustlersuniversity.com. I don't even know what it's. I haven't visited. I've just heard him talk about it. He built a digital asset, okay? And he's now making money every single month. He doesn't have to rebuild it. He's making money while he's on a podcast. He's making money while he's taking a shit. He's making money while he's buying a Bugatti. He's making money while he's with his chick. He's building, he built digital assets, and they are paying him over and over and over. Now, his clients are, 20 to 25-year-old kids that think that he's cool and want to live his life. And ours are, Timmy the tree care guy and Lori the freaking Lorax, right? Like, I understand it's a different client, but guys, he has cracked the code to wealth because he is not working for his money. And if you guys are sitting there thinking you're going to get rich, whether you're going to job or not, if your income is tied to your time, you are in a broken model. I don't care how much money you're making from SEO. I don't care how much money you're making from websites or OnlyFans or scams. Okay? It's broken. The model is broken. So I just want you guys, because you're going to see this guy, and if he's even half legit, the dude's got flow. And I want you guys to realize we literally have a business model that we can help, that can take us to crack the code to wealth. Now, some of us make $1,000 a month. Some of us don't make shit. Some of us make 100,000 a month. So there's big variables of how much you can make depending on a lot of things. But guys, I just want you, when you come across this guy, or if you have come across this guy, I want you to look at what he's really doing. He's building digital assets, and he is making money every single. What the fuck do you think we're doing?
Yep.
We're building digital assets, and we're making money every single.
Yep.
Dude, it is so crazy to me. Like, I just bought this deal, this $1.9 million commercial property. By the way, I don't own the whole thing. I have a couple partners. So just so everybody knows, like, we strategically did that. But, and it, like, I probably put, like, I think all of us had to bring about 100K to the table. Okay. $100,000. Now it's cash flowing. It's cool. Like it's got depreciation, all the stuff. $100,000. Guys, you could throw up, dude, you're making more right now from your sites. Those, how many sites, that 5K, how many sites is that with? 3, 4, 5, 6, how many sites?
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 sites, he's making that amount of money, okay? I bet you those sites combined to build those sites cost you less than $1,000 bucks.
Yep.
I put in 100K, and I know for damn sure I'm not making 5K on my split of this property. Okay, so guys, I just want you guys to realize, quit chasing other shit. Like dude, this is a guy right here that has tried it all. He's tried affiliate. He's tried YouTube channel. He's tried, what was the other shit that you've done? Drop
shipping, yeah.
What is the other ones? Like there's so
Amazon, whatever, FBA or whatever they call that.
Yes. And guys, just for the record, I think you could be successful at any business that you put your time. You want to go do an MLM and you want to be the best freaking recruiter and you want to go sell the shit out of like face creams and collagen, you can do that. But it's a broken model. It's a broken model because your time determines your income. And that right there means you will never get rich.
Yep, I agree.
And let me say this, if you're not building assets, that the business model you're a part of does not include an asset, you're in the wrong business. Okay. So for those of you that are like the looky-loos and the checking this group out and what do these guys do and what's rank and rent and is this a scam? I want you to think about that. Look at all the other business models and tell me how many of those have an asset attached that pays you every single month that's this low maintenance.
And very, very, very high profit margin.
Oh,
I think this is the highest profit margin I've seen of any business I've tried. 90% is crazy, man.
Besides cocaine.
Okay, yeah, besides that.
Here comes, I'm going to get banned again because I said that. Zucks, come on, man. Don't ban me, bro. Come on. I just said cocaine. Anyway, so guys, the reason is I just want you guys to understand you literally have in your hands this model. There's people all over the world that are searching what business model, they're researching businesses, they're doing all these things. They're looking for the model you have right here. And you can take this model and you can go make $1,000 or you can make $100,000 a month. You could go pay off your debt. You could go buy a Rolex. You could go buy a Lambo. You could go buy real estate. You could go, go shop at Louis. Doesn't matter. Whatever it is that you want to do, you want to travel, you want to what you can do it with this business model. And so like today I was on the call on an application call and the guy that's going to start doing some application calls, he's like, dude, how do you have that much energy for this call? Like, holy shit, bro. I can't, like, damn. And I'm like, well, because I just like when I get on a call and I ask people like, where are they at? What are their goals? No matter what their goals are, this model can get them to those goals. They want to travel, boom. They want to go take care of their family because they're from a country where that's like the norm, boom. Whatever it is, this business model can get them there. So what's your, like, once you get out of your job and you make, let's say, an extra 10K, debt's paid off. I just out of curiosity, what's your next move? What are you going to do? Is it after the travel, like obviously the travel, but what's your play after that?
Yeah, so I've always said it also. I'm just like, my end goal is just always like, so make money right now and put it into, because again, I've learned a lot about finance, right? So I'm like, people think putting money in your savings account, you make shit. Saving money, you're losing money. I always tell my wife that rich people don't have savings, they have investments. Putting money in your bank account, that's trash, man. You're literally wasting money. The banks are the one making money off of your money you put inside. you're like an asset to the bank. So I'm like, if the banks are doing that, why don't I do that also? So my goal is I'll buy assets that appreciate, not freaking, yeah, buying cars is good, but come on, unless you're buying antique cars, buying cars, the value depreciate over the years. So my goal is putting money into something that appreciate. Like for example, I have I'm also good at finance, man. I was doing the stock market before I joined this. So I also have investments. I know a lot about finance. I know a lot about the stocks to buy whatever hold. I'll do that. I'll put money there. Also, real estate. I've always wanted to get into real estate. But the way I thought about it is actually the way I found Rank and Rent is I was like, I want to do real estate, but to do real estate, I'm pretty sure there's no house that costs $5. I've never seen a house that costs $5. So I'm like, you need $100,000 and above to get into a real estate. I'm like, what is the most effective and easiest way to get into real estate that doesn't cost me upfront? I don't have a lot of overhead. That's how I found this business model, and that's what I've been looking for the past I said it when like for the past 7 years. I've been looking for a business model that doesn't require a lot of overhead. Also, I can make money while I sleep, because I always tell my wife that if you're not making money while you sleep, then you're not making money at all. These guys make money. Amazon, the guy freaking makes money while he sleeps. People shop on Amazon all day, every day. So I've always told her that I have to work for myself, because I remember 2017, I lost my job. See that? Once I lost my job, what happened? Income became zero. What happened? I was tied to that job, everything. So imagine it's like your whole life just stopped. That is the time I got into finance, 2017. I remember it clearly. I was in New Jersey. Very expensive, man. 1,800 for a freaking 2-bedroom or 1-bedroom. I was living in New York also, because at that time I was in New York and New Jersey with my wife. Freaking closets in New York is $1,500 a month, bro. Very expensive. Then I lost my job. What happened? I had to go on credit cards and whatever. That is how I got into the finance world. I'm like, that would never happen again. I'm going to work for myself. I'm going to make money while I sleep. I'm going to let the money make money for me, not me working to make the money. So that's just my story for the past 5 to 6 years. So that's what I said I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it, man. Like, my wife knows that when I said I'm going to do something, I'm going to accomplish that goal, bro. Don't worry, man. We're going to buy an island soon.
Dude, I want to buy, actually, instead of an island, let's buy a village, bro.
I know, right?
Let's buy a village.
Buy a village, call it FFM Mastery Village.
There we go, dude. We'll just be, yeah, I love, so, but no, dude, it's true. Like, and that's one of the things, I think so many people, they've read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. They're like, okay, I understand. I want to get out of the rat race. And if you haven't read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, I'd be shocked. But if you haven't, you need to read it. And basically the concept of that book is, how do you get assets that you're making passive income from, and the passive income is more than your expenses, because that means you technically don't have to work. That's the game, right?
Yep.
Everybody read this book or has read this book or will read this book, and they're going to go, I need to get into real estate, right? Well, the issue is real estate is expensive to get into. And I know there's someone's going to go, oh, but there's creative financing and blah, 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 and wholesaling. And I get it. But I'm saying for the majority of people that want to go buy properties, you need a down payment, right? Yep. Most of you. And if you want to scale, good luck. So, but guess what? I was like, okay, how do I find enough money to go and buy these kind of properties? Well, I've been able to do that by making excess cash from my lead gen, piling that up, taking that money, putting it on down payment on, this is technically my third commercial real estate property.
Nice.
And then those bring in additional cash flow. And I'm just like you. My game is I'm going to continue to collect assets that pay me over and over and over, that like appreciate, obviously, but that I can also use the depreciation. So that's it, man. Like, my game is very simple. I want to make sure that whatever I'm spending my time doing it has an asset attached, right? No matter what. And if I do that and I do that for the next 10 years, I'm going to be a rich dude. I'm going to be a really, really rich dude. If I'm
you're already rich, bro.
Yeah, right, dude. I'm just starting, bro. You guys watch out. You give me 3 years, I'm going to be worth, I'm going to say it here. 3 years, I'm going to be worth $100 million. And I know some people are rolling their eyes. I'm going to do it. Just watch. Okay. 3 years.
It's possible, bro. It's possible. Anything you set your mind on, you can achieve it, man.
I got a formula. I got this, dude. So let me just jump into the questions really quick. Guys, if you have any questions you want to ask Joseph, you want to ask me, anything you want to comment on that's related to this, don't care what it is. I'm going to be on here for a few more minutes. If there's no questions, I'm going to end this shit. So I'm going to read through these really quick. If there's nothing, we're going to hop off. But if you have anything, now's a great time. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to go up to the top. All right. Dahlia says, do you guys think concrete is getting saturated? I feel like epoxy is untouchable at this point. What do you think, bro? Do you think concrete saturated?
The way, I don't think, number one, there's a lot of cities to go into. Number two, there'll always be a business. Like concrete is something I see, like just like real estate. There'll always be houses. Houses, we need concrete driveway. People build houses every single year. So I don't think concrete will, like, if concrete should get saturated, it should have already been saturated right now. So I don't think it will ever get saturated because it's constantly moving.
So here's my thoughts on it is, do I think that if you compare concrete to like some niche that no one's going into, maybe, but here's the thing, guys, just because you do research on a city and you come across another person that's doing lead generation, that doesn't mean that you can't still build a website. If the metrics still check out, if it's still low-hanging fruit, you can still do it. Guys, I have so many deals where if I would have just saw that there was another lead generator and ran, I would have lost out on probably 5 or 10 deals. So, but I think Dahlia is asking, like, compared to other niches, maybe in the next 12 months, if you're saying, hey, if I search 100 cities, are you going to run into people doing concrete lead generation more than you are this other niche? Yes, duh, of course, right? That makes sense. It's like, that's how I feel about tree service. I think tree service, you could still find deals, but like, there's a lot of people doing lead gen. But I think right now I'm still doing deals in concrete. I think I'll probably keep doing concrete deals the rest of this year, and then I'll have a different focus at the end of the year. That's kind of my goal, just so you know. But no, I agree with you, dude. I think it's one of those niches where even with tree service, right? If you build a new house with tree service, you don't need your trees trimmed for like 20 years or 10 years. But with concrete, you need concrete immediately. So, okay, let's go ahead.
Yeah, as you said, like, even though there are a lot of people or few people in that area, that to me, what I think, if everything checks out, there's still money to be made. I'm pretty sure if there are like 5, let's say there are 3 or 4 lead gen, they are working with like 4 business owners. I don't think there's only 4 business owners looking for your business in that area. So there's always, obviously you want to go to an area where there's less competition, but if it comes to, if everything checks out, you can still make money in that area. Like, depending on how confident you are. Like, I don't care. I don't even look at, when I do my due diligence, if there are 3 lead gens, no big deal for me. I can go into it because I don't look at them. Like, there's still money to be made. All my sites, I'm pretty sure there are like 2, 3, 4 lead gen sites in that area.
I agree. Yeah. If I see it, I think the key is what you just said. If everything checks out, just do it. Who cares?
Yeah.
Okay. Andrew Nichols had probably the comment of the day. I'm not going to read it out loud, but if you guys want to go check it out. Oh my gosh. Andrew is killing me. All right. Moving along. Let's see. Okay, Jeremy says, I definitely wouldn't stay full-time if I had 5K coming in. That's doable. What I have coming in now from full-time works. Props to you for sticking it out. Okay. Robert says Andrew Tate is like Jake Paul as far as a master marketer and grabber of attention. I agree with that 100%. Sadek says, are we going to have a replay of the recording? I don't know yet, so I can't answer that. Jennifer says, great job, Joseph. Okay, here's a good question. Joshua says, should I outsource building a website because I don't know how to? What do you think on that one? I'd have my opinion. Do you think if somebody doesn't know how to build a website, should they outsource it?
Number one, I'll say, if you're outsourcing anything, you should probably know how to do that stuff before you outsource it. So I'm gonna go learn it. Building a website, trust me, bro. You can watch a 10 minutes video on YouTube and you learn it. Don't waste your time on trying to break your head. Oh, I can't build a website. That's slowing me down. Learn it. I learned a lot of things, but yeah, to answer your question, learn it first before you outsource it, because if you outsource it, the person does crap and then give you. If somebody is giving you crap, you don't know anything about it, you're going to take the crap and you go with it, and then you wonder, oh, why is this not working? Because the person built you a shitty site and nonsense website, and you couldn't catch it, right? Because you don't know how to do it. So spend time. I've always known that if you spend a lot of time in the beginning to figure out all this stuff, trust me, that is how you make the money long term in lead gen. You don't want to spend time on every step. So spend the time, learn it in the beginning. Once you learn it, it's a knowledge that nobody can take that away from you. You know that skill, you have that skill, it makes your life easier. Like I learned website SEO, every step, how to do backlinks, how to do map citations, how to do GMDs. I learned every step. And now what happened? I'm outsourcing. It took me 5 months, just so you know, 5 months to learn everything. And now I've outsourced like half of it to a VA. Makes my life easy. And I know it, so I know how to talk to the VA.
Beautifully said, dude. I got nothing else to add to that. Learn it, master it, outsource it in that order.
Outsource it, yep.
And by the way, I go figure, I have one of my outsourcers is in Nigeria, bro.
Good luck.
No, he's killing it, bro. I know him personally. He's dope. But like normally I might be a dice roll, but like he kills it, he crushed it. But okay, Andrew Nichols says it's not every day you trip and fall into a gold mine. Well, today you have with Rank and Rent. I agree. I think those of us that have known about Rank and Rent for so long, we forget about how special this business model is. And hopefully, if nothing else, today's call helped you get that excitement back about this freaking business model of you can literally build these dinky little websites, these tiny websites that are assets that you will get paid on over and over and over. And you can then take that money and do whatever you want with it. Okay, Josh says, I'm a complete newbie to all of this. Please, where do I start from ground zero? I need to get into this ASAP. Josh, I'm going to have Joseph message you. Joseph, can you message Josh after we're done?
Sure.
Cool.
I'm going to collect his credit card numbers and social security.
Hey, Josh, if he tries to ask for no, just kidding. If he tries to scam you, you know I know. Joseph's a good resource. He's really good to help people out if they have a question. So he'll help you out there. Let's see. Sadek says the first half hour the connection was so bad I couldn't hear anything. Hopefully that's just you, not everybody else. Tim says always low-hanging fruit available if you look long and hard enough. I 100% agree with that, Tim. By the way, Tim, great to have you on, man. Got to have an abundance mindset. Also agree with that. Okay, would you still venture into high volume, low ticket niches? You can if you want. I just know for me, I like to do the high ticket, medium to high volume niches.
I'm done with low ticket, bro. No towing. Screw towing. I'm never creating a towing site.
Let me tell you, there's a couple of reasons why I don't like it, but I think, and guys, you can say that I'm a judgy person, whatever. I feel like in these lower ticket niches, you get a lower quality business owner.
Yep.
Why? Why? Because I think the barrier to entry into the, like, let's take house cleaning, right? Dude, you can go buy a bottle of spray. Hell, you could go buy a bottle of a water bottle and put water in it and go start charging people. And so that's why it costs $25 an hour to get a house cleaner. So you're dealing with a pretty low quality business owner. And then that's not always the case, but so I hate low ticket because of the quality of the business owner, more so even than the fact that it's low ticket. It's the quality of the business owner.
Yeah, trust me. It's not like I'm speaking from experience. The towing, man, the business owners in towing compared to concrete, way different, man. These guys don't know business, man. It's like
I got some towing stories that I can't even say on here about towing clients. It's wild. Okay, Steve says, just because you see another lead gen in your city niche doesn't mean they have the market covered. Plus, I come across abandoned lead gen sites, ones where the number. Yeah, I agree with that, Steve. Another thing too, guys, if you come across a lead gen site, you know what I do? I find out who owns it and I message them on Facebook and say, hey, I'm interested in buying your website, and offer to buy the website.
nice.
Why not? Right?
Yep.
Okay. So Sadiq wants you to message him as well.
Yeah, they should message me though, because
yeah, you guys message Joseph. He'll forget. You guys that are wanting Joseph to like help you out where to start, message him, please. Tim says, I have 3 towing clients, but I agree. It's a tougher nut to crack oftentimes. Yeah.
Nice.
If you're going to do it, why? This is my thought on real estate, right? If you're going to buy real estate, you can either buy $100,000 shitty shack in Indianapolis or a $2 million commercial property, which like I still have to make the offer. I still have to do the due diligence. I still have to pay the money. I still have to go and sign. I still have to do all this bullshit. Why not go after the bigger deal?
Yep.
But what do I know? I've only made millions of dollars doing this. Okay. What are considered reliable high ticket niches? This is going to be our last question really quick. Jeremy says, what are considered reliable? I can tell he's a little bit newer to this because we talk about these all the time, but let's go over a couple real quick. Tell him the ones that you like to go into.
So the ones, obviously, the first one, concrete. Concrete, and then 3 service also it's decent. And which one again? Artificial grass. Yeah. So my favorite is concrete, artificial grass, and 3 service. Even though I have like 1 artificial grass site, but I'm focusing on mostly concrete personally because it works for me.
Yep. Same. I have artificial grass. I have concrete. I have tree service. I have awnings that I just started doing awnings. I have gutter installation. It's okay. I have dumpster rentals. Okay.
Nice.
If I don't talk about it, usually it's because I don't love it. But if I talk about it, it's one that I really, really like. Okay.
They should go to your the good resources, your YouTube, man. And even though I'm still in FFM, I still watch your YouTube every time. Freaking Nick Wood just pops up. You know how they recommend videos? Every time they recommend that for me on my YouTube, Nick Wood. I'm like, this guy again.
He's everywhere.
Yeah, every time they recommend Nick Wood for me on my YouTube. So new folks to check out your YouTube channel, very good. Yeah. That's how I learned. Like I watched the YouTube channel. You know what I did? I did it exactly immediately, and I got the deal. Literally, I watched your YouTube channel 10 minutes, and then I called the business owner I have on trial. I did exactly the same thing for him. Boom! He paid me on Monday. I called on Friday. He paid me on Monday. He signed the contract. Done. So it helps, man. Yeah.
I love it. No, and guys, you know, it's funny. Like I was filming some content for YouTube right before this. My goal, and we'll wrap up with this, is like, my goal is that I want to show you guys, and I know some of you guys like, oh, here he goes again, because he said this a million times, and I'm going to say it again. My whole goal is that I am showing you in this group that if you will send free leads and you will give free value that is better than what they can pay for, they will eventually buy. That's it. In here, I'm not giving you free leads. I'm giving you free value. I'm giving you videos on YouTube. I'm giving you little TikToks. I'm giving you freaking the interviews like this. I'm showing you the deals I'm doing with real estate. Guess what? I know you, the thought process, the abundance mind, the scarcity mindset goes, if I share this, I won't have anything to share. I won't have anything to charge for. The abundance mindset is, I'll share this because I'm learning so many new things that I'll give my paid students all the new shit that I'm learning, And I'm never going to run out of stuff because I'm always going to keep growing. I'm always going to keep learning. I'm always going to keep leveling up my business. So anyway, Joseph, any last parting words before we end this call, bro, before you go and scam somebody else?
No, yeah, we said everything already, man. So I'll just tell people that, yeah, this is not like, just keep grinding, be consistent. It's going to work, man. It might not work at the beginning. I actually took a month off because when I started, I was frustrated. I took a month off, but I stuck to it. So keep going, keep grinding. There's a lot to learn, but trust me, once you get your first deal and you get those deals, bro, I wake up in the morning, look at my phone, Stripe, freak. I'm like, dang, bro, I just made $500 in my sleep.
Dude, and here's what I'd say. For those that have never experienced that, the first time that this clicks for you, I remember being on the golf course and I was on hole number 10, second shot, 9-iron in my hand. And I was like, I saw my phone. I was waiting for my brother to hit his shot. And I looked at my phone and I got paid. And I was like, dude, I just got paid while I was playing golf.
Yep.
Oh, I did it. I freaking did it. Let me go do it again and again. And guys, if nothing else, the fact is, I ain't that smart. Joseph's a professional scammer, but he just got into this.
I ain't that smart also.
Dude, it's what I always say. It should inspire you that somebody like me, somebody like you, we're average people. Yeah, you're a good finance guy. Yeah, I'm good at sales. But like, if you could have seen where I came from, this little village town, and I was on a farm, and you came from Nigeria, I'm sure, like, I don't know if your family had a bunch of money, but you probably came from a village too, didn't you?
Yeah, Nigeria, like, there are a lot of poor people. Like, fortunately enough, yeah, we're okay though. Like, yeah, we didn't have like crazy money, but my dad had some money, so at least I was okay. But I've seen the other end. I had friends that they don't even have shoes to wear. So I've seen it all, man. So I know how it feels. Yeah. So if I can do it, you can do it, man. Anyone can do it. That's what I know.
I love it. Bro, thanks for being on. Everybody else, thanks for being on. By the way, last thing, Sean will be going to, I believe tomorrow is the plan, as always, doing an interview. So keep an eye in the Facebook group for that. And I'm out. See you guys.
Okay, peace out.